We have no mics?
We have no mic. Oh no, we have mics, but we have no headset.
Oh, shit.
That's weird. Yeah, I can't. You don't hear nothing.
I don't hear a damn thing.
No, neither do I. See, these are the gremlins my girlfriend always talks about.
That you don't believe in. But they are real.
Well, we've got some.
We have nothing.
Hey, okay.
There we go.
I got that. I got that. Damn, folks, how we doing? Sorry, you're gonna hear that right now because for some reason I have a USB port somewhere in this system that likes to kick on and kick off and 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 it's just gonna be one of those
keep
nights.
Saying that?
Kick on and kick off, kick on and kick off. But anyway, welcome to the show. I know we've been hiatus for a little bit here lately, but because of some family stuff, holidays,
unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah, you know how life goes, and when you're not getting paid, guess what? You cut out first. You're not getting paid stuff. And you'll see here in a minute. Unfortunately, we did have a death in the family, and pet related. Scotchy, the ones you guys have seen lovably licking my beard at the beginning of our shows, is no longer with us. She became very ill, and I did make the decision to euthanize her rather than having her suffer because over a 4 day period I watched her suffer. Um, it was one of the hardest things I ever had to do. I know some of you, well, if you're watching the show, you already know. If you're turning into the show and want to be a dick about, oh, it's just a pet, well, you don't deserve a pet. I can tell you that right now. You are one that probably doesn't even deserve children because my philosophy on people like you are my pet's more important than your family. I will save my pet or a pet before a car runs over your own child. I will not save the human first just because I'm supposed to. So, with that said, if you haven't seen over in the other camera here, we do have another pet in the family also. His name is Mister. He looks to be a decently camera-ready cat. It looks like he is a little hellion.
He's done.
He's done already. We just introduced him and everything else. So, but I am going to play a little piece here. Nope. 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 Stop. 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 Sorry, folks. It's let me get this. I can't do it without.
He's having a rough night.
Okay, I gotta switch over to this. Unfortunately, folks, you're gonna get some music here real quick because I gotta adjust the freaking. I hate this thing. I hate it with a passion. Come on. No. Ah. I hate computers sometimes. Come on. Let's go. Get it here. Okay. Let me go to full screen. Let me go to stop. Ah. Why is there not a pause button on this piece of shit?
I don't know.
I don't know either, because now I gotta do this all over again. Full screen. Pause. There we go. God damn. No. Full screen. UPOS. Okay.
He's up there again.
We're just gonna start here. This is gonna be about 5 minutes, folks, but this is a dedication to Scotch. Here you go, Scotchy. May you rest in peace. And we are back, folks. That's
Now for 911, where's your emergency?
no, don't want that. That, that
What?
that's something later. It's one of my animal
Oh.
songs from my that parody guy that
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
got
okay, okay,
permission.
okay.
I literally, if YouTube ever tries to get me for copyright or anything else, this is a parody song done by a guy out of Florida, and I've been given verbal email confirmation that I can use his parodies in any of my bits or anything that I do here on this station. So it's the wonderful thing that I like is I've actually reached out to some of the stuff to combat against copyright, which I think is kind of stupid. But anyway, if anybody ever wants to use some of the stuff, reach out. Make sure that you got what's going on. But to start here, we have updated some of our information and everything for the show. Phone number's still the same, 419-649-7783. Call in, be part of the show. The audio I've tested, you'll call in. We'll be able to hear you coming through just fine. And from what I've been told, you can hear us just fine on the backside. No tunnel, no nothing. So if you want to call in, actually, we're having a good stream today. It's kind of nice for our first show back, which we will be doing, every Sunday at 7?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to be trying this that every Sunday at 7 we're going to come live right here on Twitch with you guys. If you can't make it Sundays at 7, don't feel discouraged. Cool. I love when I lose things.
What did we lose?
Oh, some of the pictures that I have. Hey, look, there it's back. One of the hard disks, one of my hard drives like to keep kicking off and on. We lost our Bitcoin address for a minute, but there it goes again. It'll be back. Anyway, don't get discouraged, folks. I'm pissed off and I can't track down this or figure out why. Even when I move it from one USB to another, it still keeps doing it. Anyway, we do have a new email address. So
Yes.
we are no longer using the main BS Media email address for this show. We have our own. It's switchbladeandkitty@gmail.com. And the switchblade is shorthand. The rest of it is not. If you don't know what shorthand is, you have a device in your hand or you are on a device where you can find out what that means. Should I describe to them what that means?
Yes, you probably should.
Well, what that means is it's shorthand. There is no vowels. It's SWTCHBLD. And, spelled out like and kitty, spelled out like kitty, @gmail.com. That's shorthand, folks. You know all these things you see online. I think people would know what shorthand is nowadays, but they don't teach it anymore.
No, they don't.
That's the thing. They don't teach it and what it is. Stenographers, blah, 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 blah. What do they call it? Stenographers? The court record
Stenographers.
Stenographers. Okay. Shut up. I know we're off the topic here of the whole animal show theory here, but the court lady people. Normally they were done by ladies, but I guess they're now done by men or transvestites or homophobes or whatever you want to call them. What's the politically correct term here? Because this is not the politically correct. We'll call them its.
Okay. Works for me. I don't
The
give a shit.
its that do the photography in the courtrooms, that's how they type. It's all done in shorthand because it's quicker to type that way, cutting out the vowels and everything else, than it is to leave them in and have to type. So... But we do have a new email address. If you want to see the replay or the YouTube replay of this, it is on Black Swamp Media. I am going to be getting on a couple other platforms, including Ranker, which is a Twitch-style platform that doesn't censor people. I've tried Twitch, and all I get now is fucking porn. So it's fucking horrible. Seriously, I don't even use it in all my notifications are these women showing off their breasts and butts.
You mean Twitter?
Or Twitter, yeah, Twitter. Never mind. Did I say Twitch?
Yes.
Sorry. They're all blurring together now. This is fucking retarded. It should be where there's just... Can we just have one area of platform that's completely open, not censored, nobody gets their fucking butt hurt because somebody else said something else?
I would hope so, but yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen. So,
I don't think so either.
and then if you just want to listen to the audio, if you're ever out and about and you miss a show or something like that, and you're driving and you just want to listen to the audio, we do have replays right now on Anchor and Spotify. Those are the two audio only. You can catch the replays. But hopefully, here in the near future, I have more platforms on the audio only side, along with the video and audio side. So, anyway, now that I've got that out of the way, what? You like when we do this?
Yes, you do.
It's what I do.
I know it's what you do. I love your ears, by the way.
Yeah, you had to point them out. I was just going to let them sit there and see if anybody. This isn't dedicated to Scotch. Switchblade doesn't normally wear the kitty ears, but tonight Switchblade's wearing the kitty ears.
I wish I had some that were orange, but I don't.
Well, I know we didn't have any that fit her fur personality. Which again, folks, after 14 years with a cat,
Yeah.
meow and meow and meow. And trust me, she started that at a very, very young age. I thought I wasn't gonna miss it, but unfortunately, this house is way too quiet.
Yes, the other two cats don't talk nearly as much.
Nearly as much. They do meow a little bit. They don't, but not like she did. You walk in
No.
the back door, she'd meow at you. You look at her and go, "What?" She'd meow at you. You'd walk by her, she'd meow at you. I mean, you didn't even have to pay attention to her. She'd meow at you to try to get you to pay attention to her without moving. She'd
Yeah.
just sit there. She'd meow just so you turn and then maybe pet her or something. But I don't know. Anyway, we do have a long list of articles and things going on around the world. A recap of 2021, not just with us, but with animals. I did find a couple articles. They found 70 new species in 2021.
Nice.
So mind you, folks, if you think animals are what we know, what we've known from the past, no, it's ever evolving. It's ever growing, and every year we find more and more new species in this
They've
world.
also taken a couple off the extinct list.
Yes, and actually, if you brought that up, I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick. We will table that one for next week, and we'll see if we can find some information on that one.
Deal.
Okay, that works. So hold on, let me. You wanna fill some dead air?
Okay. I don't know what to say.
I don't either. You can talk about anything.
A week from tomorrow, we are taking Mister to get neutered, so we don't have to deal with the testosterone.
Yeah, because you thought there might be a female cat around the area, maybe.
Yeah, because he
away.
is acting like a male cat with a female cat in heat. So he's not quite to the age yet where he's gonna spray, but he's close.
Oh yeah, and you don't want them to get to that age because
No.
and here's the thing: once they start spraying, even after you get them neutered,
They don't
keep
stop.
spraying. Yeah. So next week, go ahead. Go ahead. Talk about the spade and neutering and the benefits and everything else of this.
Well, everybody knows the benefits of spade and neutering. I would hope. I mean,
Trust me, you gotta act
there's
like
so
our
many cats
people
added.
don't.
Oh, there are so many bodies added to the pile every year because people don't spay and neuter their pets.
We get them around here, folks. We just being her a crazy cat lady. Hence the reason Kitty wanted to bring in another cat she just saw yesterday. Haven't seen him since. I don't think I haven't.
I haven't heard him meowing.
Yeah,
now.
I haven't seen him since literally less than 24 hours. She wanted to bring a cat she saw in our driveway that ran when she came outside.
It was
into
a
the
cute
house.
little fluff ball kitten.
Yeah,
It was
well,
adorable.
I'm sure it was. They're all adorable at that age. So
It still had the Figaro tail.
I don't get. Okay, folks. I don't know what she's talking about. I have no clue what a Figaro tail is.
Okay.
So what's a Figaro tail?
Okay, look up Figaro. Disney's Figaro.
Okay. So I gotta look up something from Disney
Yes.
that I've never
It
even
is
dealt
a
with
Pinocchio.
before.
Pinocchio.
Okay, so I do remember Pinocchio.
Okay.
So hold on. Let's see here. Figaro tail. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, let me see here. Let's see what I got going on here. So I got a Figaro tail.
It's my own little saying. I mean, nobody else
So
says it.
so it's an all black tail with a white tip.
No. It's just the way it sticks it straight up because you know how kittens don't really curve their tail?
Okay, so it was a stumpy little tail
Yeah.
but was it black with white tip?
No, he was all black.
Okay,
He had
so
a
it
white
was,
spot on his chest.
but it
The
wasn't a
Figaro.
Figaro tail then, because a
No, what
Figaro
I'm
tail would
saying.
be a
No,
black
what
tail with a
I'm-
white tip, because that's what we just saw.
You're not listening to me.
No,
I'm
pretty
talking
much I
about
think
the way
I
the
am,
tail
but
looks, not necessarily the color.
so maybe you should be more descriptive in just saying
Just
Figaro tail.
shut up. Most people know what I'm talking about. You don't have to.
Okay, if you knew what she was talking about, drop a line in our email or so, or a comment on YouTube.
Like I said, it's
We
my
can do
own
that,
little
but-
thing. Nobody else says it.
Well, obviously, because nobody else knows what the hell you're talking about. I mean,
Just because
if-
you don't.
if it was something that was,
I'm old, okay? Leave me alone.
Oh, now we can use that as an excuse.
I can, you can't.
Why can't I? I'm not
Because
that
you're
much.
3 years younger than me.
So in this instant, folks, age matters. In other instances, age don't matter. But whatever, we're good. Anyway, sorry, folks. This is what happens in this house. You should see us when we're not on microphone and camera.
Yeah. We're even funnier.
I can watch myself a little bit more because I know who's not watching. Because I have family that
entertainment.
watches, and frankly, they already know, so it's not like I really have to worry or anything like that. But
Know what? How crazy I am.
that's what they don't know yet. Anyway, oh wait, I think Mom might.
Mom has a clue.
Dad just, I don't know. You and Dad are on a whole different area and level when it comes to when you guys are around each other, because
I love his dad.
and like normal, I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything. Anyway, moving on.
Wait. Back up.
No.
Rewind. No.
No,
What were you gonna
no. We're
say?
not gonna bring that onto the show.
Okay. Well, you gotta tell me later then.
Maybe, yeah, if I remember.
Oh, I'll make you remember.
How am I gonna remember? I'm already drunk, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, that goes without saying.
Oh, shut up. I got a question, so we get this on the record. Me drunk and me sober, what's the difference?
You get loud and annoying when you're drunk.
You had to add the annoying part. I don't think I get annoying.
You've been getting annoying.
We'll see. Screw this. Anyway, we moving on now, folks. And I don't get annoying. I get
You do too.
No, you just
Yes.
get annoyed with me more.
Just when I'm trying to go to sleep and you won't let me.
Okay, well, how's that annoying? Wait a second. When was the last time I didn't let you fall asleep while I was getting drunk?
About a week ago.
But once out of how many times?
I don't know.
Exactly. So sorry that I wanted to have you up and have your company for a little bit longer rather
to
than just
work.
let you sleep. So did I.
I know, and that was your own fault.
And I got up and I went to work. So
Grumpy as fuck.
yeah, I don't
And
care.
then came home early.
I did.
Yeah.
I don't remember coming home early that day.
Oh, you did.
What, by an hour?
No, you were home at like 1 o'clock.
No.
Yes.
Oh, was it a Saturday? Because normally I get
No,
off
it was
at
a
noon
Wednesday.
No.
The guys were like, "Go home. You look like shit."
No, that day
Yeah.
that day that they told me that, I stayed there and slept in the car until 3 o'clock because they woke me up 4 times needing me that day. So no, I just went and slept in my vehicle and they woke me up when they needed me. There was a difference. Oh, by the way, folks, I'm training people at my work, so me leaving them alone was part of the training process. Yeah.
Sure.
That's the story I'm given, and guess what? It is the story that I use, so
Okay, whatever.
it was.
'Kay.
If I had to stay inside, I would have, and every time they woke me up, I went inside and took care of what I had to take care of. Now, I looked like hell,
Oh, yes, you did.
but my brain still functioned, and I was still able to do my job.
Him had a headache.
No, him had a whole body ache. Anyway, okay, now we're
Him
moving
is a
on,
headache.
folks.
What are you doing, handsome?
I think somebody else is the headache, but
I'm not. Am I a headache, baby? Oh, Daddy's calling me a headache.
see, he's trying to get out of her arms. She's a headache. I'm surprised my cat hasn't come over and actually started bothering me or anything else. But
That's because the demon child is in here.
well, I know. Well, there's always that point. And yes, folks, this is a demon child.
He is the bestest little demon child. He's a cute little demon child, huh? Mwah. Mommy's baby.
So far, I guess we have one viewer, but nobody's calling in. Nobody's.
We have a viewer.
It shows I got a viewer. This is
Holy smokes.
That's what I was looking at here real quick. It says we got.
Oh, I
one.
forgot to tell Jason.
Oh,
that
I
we were
got
live.
2 viewers,
Oh, wow.
but I don't have. Hold on, let me see if I can.
There's probably no way to tell who's watching.
No, sure there is. Give me a second here. Let me pop up some new windows and everything else. So
Okay,
far,
whatever.
everything's running good. I mean, I've been in good green contacts for a good half an hour now. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Oh, did I tell you about Violet and her possum?
Well, I guess we're on a fur, feather, hooves, and horns. We're gonna have Violet and her possum on the show tonight. So what about
Okay.
Violet and her possum?
Violet puts out cat food for a stray cat that's in the neighborhood.
Okay, which attracts every other animal
Exactly.
possible in the area. Yep. See, this is the reason why I don't really let
So-
you put out cat food up close to the house.
Anyway.
Valid. This story's gonna make my valid point, folks. Go right ahead.
She's chased this possum off a couple times, and she's like, the next time it's there, I'm going to kill it. I'm like, don't you dare. So I start going into it, and she goes, you're never going to make me like possums. And I'm like, well, you don't have to like them. You have to like what they do. And she's like, I'm still going to kill it. I'm like, okay, just don't tell me about it, because I'm going to be mad at you.
Hold
I
on,
mean,
hold
we
on,
don't
hold
even kill the mice in our house.
on. No, but we do need to set the traps up again.
Yeah, I know.
And our cats do kill the mice in the house.
Yes, they do. But that's
so-
nature taking care of nature.
Exactly. I don't
I
have
don't
a
have
problem
an issue
with
with that.
that. From what I heard, our new kitten, Mister, is a good mouser.
Oh, yeah, he's gotten 3.
I only knew about 2. Where'd the third one come from?
Oh, it was the other day. I forgot to tell you about it.
This one he didn't leave in the bed, though, did he?
No, this one he didn't leave in the bed, and this one also wasn't half eaten like a couple of the others.
Well, and that could have been Jen, though, too, because my cats...
No, because the first one was in his when he was still locked in the bathroom.
Well, I knew that one was, but the new one might have been Jin, though, because Jin hunts mouse, too, but he won't eat them. He'll play with them and then kill them and then just leave them lying around the house.
It might have been Jen that left the one in the bed.
Was it half eaten?
No. Mister was starting to eat it.
Yeah, well, but if Mister was eating it, he was the one that killed it. Sorry, I'm trying to log on here to...
I have him on a mission.
Who?
You.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I'm actually getting on so we can get into the chat room, and maybe I can talk to some people even in the chat room.
Oh. Si, senor. Well, I think I'm funny anyway. I know you don't. Most people probably don't. What is that noise?
On at the 16. Good coverage.
Why are we watching football?
Because I just signed on to Twitch, and that was what was playing. But wait a second here. Oh, it's Prime Video.
Oh.
So I guess they have rights to play football games. Mind you, my YouTube page has been discredited. I was locked out of streaming live on YouTube because I streamed the first 4. Well, it made it to 4 innings before I got banned.
Oh, jeez.
Of the World Series. Mind you, though, the World Series was not on local cable around this area because the Indians were in the World Series. So none of the local people were furious that year. So, mind you, though, I had a TV antenna outside my house.
Yeah.
So I was able to have but on that way I was okay to watch. If you had free television, it was fine. But if you had Spectrum or Time Warner or any of the cable dish network and stuff, the,
That's kind of annoying.
I know, sorry, I really wish I knew how to fix that. But anyway, if you had that. Hey, I like that.
What?
When you click on ours, this broadcast has indicated that this channel is intended for mature audiences, and you have to click start anyway.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, that is nice. That's why I know that I can fuckity fuck all I want. So,
Right.
That's what it means. You got to agree to our stream and everything else, so but I want to start watching. What it means. You got to agree to our stream and everything else, so but I want to start watching. What it means. See, folks, and guess what?
It's an endless loop.
I know how to do that, but I want to get on.
No,
so
we're not gonna do that.
I know. Let's go to creator dashboard. I just kind of want to watch. Just kind of want to get into the chat room. Is there an area? It used to pop up on my.
I'm being attacked by a demon child.
Hey, there we go. Okay,
Why
we're
are you
here.
attacking me?
We're here. I just want. Hey, there's the chat.
Did you find it?
Well, I think I can without having. There we go. Ah, yeah. So I can chat. Oh, I gotta move this bottle. Oh, without. We'll just move that right there. I know. I gotta clean up shit. It's okay.
I didn't say anything.
Oh,
Not a
you're
word.
just sighing over the bottle.
Yep.
Anyway, let's get back to animals. This is an animal show. For the first half an hour, Scotch was the only thing in Mister with his nuts getting chipped.
Chipped.
Snipped here next week. What?
Sorry, that was too funny.
What?
Nothing. I
Yeah,
love it when you misspeak.
they get chipped and snipped.
Whatever.
He's gonna become Jin and
Fat, lazy house cat.
hey, Jin, and we're still monitoring Jin for some health issues because he is as old as Scotch was. The video you just saw, I still do have a cat that's the same age. They were born in the same litter. They were brother and sister. They were part of my house for a very long time. He is still doing. We have taken him off his diabetes medicine because after him flipping out and having shock over 1 unit of insulin, I call it quits, and he's been doing good. What's that? 4 months now.
Something like that, about 3
So-
months.
So he's doing good. Now, we did see a loss in weight, though he is still within a healthy weight for the cat his size and his age. His rib cages are not showing through, and we think it's more the fact that Mister has made him more active over the last 4 months.
Mister tortures him.
Tortures him, chases him around. They fight, they play, they run up and down the hallways. I think it's because he's been more active and not sleeping as much that he's lost a couple pounds, which
Isn't bad, necessarily.
and
a bad
he's
thing.
steadied his weight over the last
Oh, yeah, he's been a steady 11 pounds for the last month.
11 and a half. So he's been steady. So he is eating. He's not refusing to eat. See, Scotchy started not eating at the end.
Yeah, well, and
Like-
then she started refusing to drink.
But yeah, and after about 3 days of your cat not drinking, your cat's done. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like I said, I still do miss her. That memorial's up. You guys can always go see it on my own page, but I'm not gonna give you a link. You gotta go find it. Anyway, so we have some art. What are you sitting over there? We have Mister there.
No, I was trying to get him to come up here, but
Oh.
he's got ooh shiny syndrome.
Oh, well, yeah. You
Why,
should.
can
You
you
should
not
know
see
a
me?
lot about that.
Can you not see me?
Hey, you look just fine. Well,
Okay.
that actually looks good. I still need to put like a green screen or something because unlike you, I have a background that I keep here that's a permanent background. It's actual physical background. Yours is just an old raggedy green curtain or green blind.
Yeah,
I gotta put a green screen behind you,
I
and
want a kitty behind me.
that's fine. I can put a green screen behind you and put whatever the fuck I want up on there. So
I want a kitty.
we should play What's Behind You, Mary.
Dude,
I,
we can totally do that.
I can pick up different animals running and stuff like that, and you have to guess what's behind
Do I have
you.
to act out like, it's going to attack me?
Well, not necessarily, but I just guess the animal that I put behind you.
Okay, but you have to give me hints.
That's fine. I can do that. So, anyway, folks, let's get back to. I mean, we've been 35 minutes of just bullshit here, which is I love
But
that
it's
part of the show.
fun. It's fun.
It is fun. We do have some topics this week. Do you want to start with your article?
My one and only.
Okay, fine. Do you want me to start with one of mine?
I'm pretty much gonna let you run the fucking show today.
Because she had nothing.
Nothing. I
But
couldn't find anything.
Here's the thing. Again, give her everything. We just switched over new phones here the end of last year, and all of our bookmarks disappeared.
I didn't get a new phone, but my phone updated and everything disappeared.
I don't get how that happens. I've never had that happen.
I don't know either, but it hates me.
So let's start off here.
Because I had some good ones about like a Jim Shepherd and somebody.
That was. What the hell? Why do I have this? There it is. That's the one I wanted.
What's the one you wanted?
So the first one I want to talk about has to do with Florida.
Florididia.
And it has to do with manatees.
Oh.
I have, honestly, I would love. I've seen a couple of these creatures in the zoo, but I would love to see them in the wild.
They're neat.
Oh, that's what I've heard. I mean,
I've not seen them in the wild, but I would love. Well, I can't say that because I guess I did when I was little. And we were in Louisiana, but I don't remember.
See, I've seen them in the zoos. I've seen them. The Columbus Zoo has them and stuff like that. So, I have seen them there. I've never seen them in the wild, though. Well, being down in Florida, anybody that is on a boat and everything else has to deal with them because that's part of their habitat is down in Florida. So this one is, would prop guards help protect manatees?
I don't know.
And that's why that's stated as a question, because prop guards are a good idea to protect manatees, but only if they are used along with other protective measures such as boat speed zones, enforcement, and habitat protection. Historically, people have equipped their boats with propeller guards, with being able to roll back speed protections for manatees. They have not understood that impact trauma from the boat's hull or propeller guard, called blunt force trauma, is often more deadlier than the cuts from the propellers themselves.
Oh.
So here's the thing. They're wanting to. So yeah, we have the prop guards on, but they want to boost the speed of the boat that's going. Well, yeah, and that's the thing. Yes, I don't think they should roll back the speeds that the boats are allowed to go through in this area. It should be a crawl. I mean, stuff like that. And unfortunately, with the new day and age, everybody's impatient. So
oh God, yes.
That's the whole thing.
That's why we need to move out into the middle of nowhere where things are slower and we don't have to go so fast and we can just chill.
I already do that now. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay, Mr. Go, Go, Go.
That's because I got bills to pay.
I want my farm.
Oh, wow. Here you go, folks. Welcome to our life. But that
Well,
is a
not
good
even
idea.
that.
I like the I think all boats down there, and if I had a boat down in Florida, I would have the propeller guard on there. But I would still I don't want to raise speeds in this area because blunt force trauma is, even with the guard and the everything else, it's not the cuts that are hurting the manatees from the propel. It's the speed that the boat
Right.
goes and hitting them in their side, hitting them upside the head and stuff like that. That's really the main danger that they're seeing. So,
Right.
ooh, let's do this one.
Come here, Mister.
Why is that one
Mentor,
not here
mentor.
either? What the heck?
What?
Let's get rid of that.
Where'd you find that article anyway?
About the manatees?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember. It was. Hey, I listen to talk shows, folks. It was something from a while ago. But it's not really an article. It literally, if you look it up,
Don't attack Mama's feet.
This is over
Be
there
good
bothering
kitty.
you. Okay, so I have another one here.
He's always bothering me.
I have another one here.
So you say. I don't think he's
and,
bothering me.
and we're bringing Betty White into this one.
Yay!
Our show today.
I loved that woman.
Yeah, well, most of America did, and I was actually
She did amazing things for animals.
I was rooting. That actually has to do with the story that I'm about ready to bring up. But I actually was happy. Like I wasn't. I don't know the woman. Never met her in my life. I only watched what she did. So can I say I knew the woman? No, I did not. I knew her acting persona, but
Right.
her different acting persona was Lake Placid, one of my favorite movies.
I loved everything that she was in.
I never watched her in some of the stuff she wasn't in. Like she was in. I never watched the Mary Tyler Moore show.
You've never seen the
Never seen it. I knew her from Lake Placid. I knew her from the Golden Girls. I knew her from pretty much those two. Like I didn't watch a lot of her stuff, but
Hot in Cleveland was one of the best shows.
but
man.
I watched some of her comedy. Some of the raunchy, like she
Yeah.
was that type of comedian, which intrigued me because I had originally, being my age, learned about her from the Golden Girls.
Right.
And I watched the Golden Girls, and even in that show, her character and her comedy fit, but she had a darker, dirtier side of that comedy. Lake Placid proves that point. But she never apologized for that. She never. That's what made Betty White Betty White. I was actually happy. I was like, oh, cool. We're gonna see Betty White turn 100. Everything else. Now that came out of that, more news has come out. You heard really what probably something we never heard about 6 days prior to that happening.
Oh yeah.
She had a stroke.
Oh. I did read about.
They
that.
read that.
I did
They
read about
they
that.
released that information after the fact a couple days.
Tomorrow is her birthday.
I know it is. And we're going to honor her here by me bringing up this article. Let's see if I can find it, because it's not one of the ones I thought I sent to myself, so give me a second. Bookmarks. Bloop, 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 bloop. There it is. Oh, let me go back. There it is. So, based on Betty White's huge animal contribution over her years and the money that she gave to these different places and everything,
Yeah.
Baby Donkey is named Betty White to honor the celebrity who donated to their animal shelter for years.
Oh, that is amazing.
So this animal shelter, for years, television star Betty White had donated to the Peaceful Valley Donkey Rescue in San Angelo, Texas. Now, upon her death, on December 31st, at the age of 99, the animal sanctuary has introduced an adorable baby donkey as her namesake. This beautiful little Janet was born on Christmas Day, but we were unable to come up with a perfect name until New Year's Eve, the rescue donkey group wrote on Facebook. Mrs. White has supported the group since 2006.
Wow.
And to honor her memory, Peaceful Valley also named their newly constructed nursery in her honor. Betty White was a tremendous voice for animals both here in the U.S. and around the world. She would be over the moon commented Christine Marie Cobb. Most remembered of her TV roles in the Mary Tyler Moore Show, Golden Girls, and Hot in Cleveland. White won 70 nominations, and it goes on. But yes, and if I had the video and it up here for me to show you, this was the video on the page. Oh, never mind. I guess there's no sound to this. Anyway. Yeah, there's no sound. Okay, whatever. Oh, wait. I know why there's no sound. Let's try this again. I guess I gotta hit buttons in this game. Guess I gotta hit buttons. There's still no. We're good. It's a video. It shows the donkey and shows Betty White with some information. But that is actually pretty cool. I mean,
Very cool.
2006. What's that? 27 years that she donated to this donkey rescue?
No, because Charlie was born in 2001 and he's only 20.
Oh, yeah, I can't do math. 17 years. Let's backtrack real quick. There we go. I get it right on the second time. I had to backtrack and check my numbers, but
I just like pointing it out when you're
17 years. Shut up. Okay. I get it.
I don't get to do that often.
No, she does not, folks. But yeah, that's pretty cool too. I mean, Donkey was named Betty White, so
I think it's adorable.
I think it is too. Do you want to do yours now, or do you want to do more than an hour tonight?
It's your show.
Do you want to do more than an hour tonight?
No.
Can we do an hour and a half?
Sure.
Can we do 2 hours?
No.
Yes.
No.
Why?
I don't wanna.
I mean, you've already sat through an hour.
I did.
Yeah, we're already at the hour point, baby.
Don't yell in my ear.
I didn't mean to.
Sure you didn't. He just rolled his eyes out loud. I don't know if y'all heard that or not.
No, they couldn't even see it because I have computer screens that cover both of my eyes and my glasses, so they didn't even see the eye rolling.
I sure did. I heard it too.
Yeah, she does. Like I said, we're at the 50-minute mark right now. We've only made it through 2 articles and a bunch of bullshit.
I like the bunch of bullshit.
I did too. I mean, I love it. This is what we do. Nobody else does. I got nobody.
Oh, they all turned out. They tuned us off.
I don't know. They might have. Fuck them. It says I still have 1 viewer.
We did have 2 at one point. My kid probably turned it on for a little bit and then it's like, okay, fuck these 2.
Yeah.
And shut it off.
Couldn't even call in. Couldn't even talk to us through the phone while he sits in his room.
Playing video games and he's not streaming. Like
Well, he can't stream now because we're streaming, but
well,
still,
yeah.
he needs to be streaming throughout the week.
Oh yeah.
Motherfucker needs to make me money or him money. I mean, him money too. It's everybody's money. It's not like if he didn't make money on this channel that I wouldn't share it with him. So, okay. What?
Nothing. So it just struck me as funny. Nothing.
I mean, you're looking at your phone, you're on camera, everybody just saw this, everybody's now intrigued. Well, what?
Nothing. I just saw a dumbass picture and it was funny to me.
Anyway. Well, since we brought it up, we'll go to this this next. God, that one didn't even come over. Jesus Christ, I suck tonight.
No comment. What are you doing, Booger?
Here. So we were talking about the recap of 2021.
Right.
So there has been 70 new species were discovered in 2021.
Awesome sauceum.
It is. Wow, that one's an interesting one. I need to read these quite a bit
I think
before.
we did one not too long ago about a new species that they found in the Alps, I do believe.
Possibly, but
And
this
it
one,
was
this
a flying
one's
squirrel.
We did. This one's though the recap of
Oh.
2021. So
Oh.
all the species in 2021 that was discovered.
Gotcha.
So
Enlighten me, sir.
I'm going to here, madam. Let me get you off screen and me the main character right now, even though your mic's still hot.
Cool.
You're just not on camera right now.
That's cool.
Okay. Anyway, 70 new species were discovered in 2021, including 2 gutterfish.
What the hell's a gutterfish?
I don't know. We'll find out here. I'm reading the title. Let me get past the title before you start answering questions.
You didn't pre-read these articles before?
Oh hell no! I went off on the title themselves. So far, so good. Manatees, donkey named Betty White. I'm batting 100 so far.
You could have at least read it first and then been like, "Oh, okay."
Well, no,
So
because
that way you could
it's
just
more
summarize it instead of having to read it while we're on air.
it's more entertaining when I butcher reading.
This is true.
So it's more entertaining when I butcher reading.
This is true.
So, including 2 gutterfish and a pink pygmy pipe horse.
One more time with that.
70 new species were discovered in 2021, including 2 gutterfish and a pink pygmy pipe horse.
Pipe horse?
I'm guessing with the picture that I'm looking at, it's a type of seahorse.
Oh.
Because that's the picture.
I can't see the picture. Oh.
Just taking a wild guess.
Gotcha.
So let's read the article, folks. Blah 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 blah. Oh, sorry. This is how I pre-read articles, folks. In my own head, I read it, and half of it's
blah blah
blah
blah
blah blah blah blah. Like literally. So, from the lowland forest of Madagascar to eastern islands, coral reefs, dozens of new flora and fauna were added to the scientific tree of life in 2021, providing that our vast and dynamic planet still contains unexplored places that have never before recorded plants and animals. Which is right. I mean, great, we're going to space, but we still have a major percentage of this own globe that we're on that hasn't even come close to being discovered, documented, or anything else. Because for a
True.
long time, until the last about 50, I'm going to say 50 years, some of it was off limits. Now, with technology and everything else, it's starting to become on limits, like where we can actually go now. Because 100 years ago, they had no clue how to get there.
True.
So that is the one nice part about this. Researchers at the California Academy of Science announced the new 70 new plant and animal species, including 14 beetles, 12 sea slugs, 9 ants, 7 fish, 6 scorpions, 5 sea stars, 5 flowering plants, 4 sharks, 3 spiders, 2 sea pens, 1 moss, and 1 pygmy pipe horse. And 1...
You should have sang it.
Is this like the 12 Days of Christmas?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, come on. That was funny.
More than a dozen Academy scientists and several dozen international conglomerates described the new species, which were discovered on 5 continents and 3 oceans.
Awesome.
So we'll just go down here. An Easter egg weevil. That was one of the beetles. Do you really want to go down through the beetles? Number 2 is perfect. Why? She's over there losing it. Here you go, folks. Here's a picture of that. She is just losing it over there for some reason, and I don't know why. And we'll go back to me.
It's just one of the Beatles.
Now I get why you're flipping out. It's just one of the Beatles.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
Oh sure you don't want to do another hour because we got a lot to talk about and have some fun with. And there it is, folks. She snorted. Yes, I got it on video.
Oh my God, I'm crying.
Oh, folks, this is why we have some fun. Luckily, no, she can cry in peace because her video is not streaming right now. It will not be part of it, but the audio is hilarious. I have to remember to go back and get that snort on record so I can hit a button eventually and I can play that snort.
David, shut up.
You okay over there,
I'm
man?
going to 3-name you if you don't stop it.
What is my 3 names?
David Michael Sofer.
God, the easiest name to fucking remember out of anybody there.
What's mine?
Mary Louise Bryan, or Lynn, depending on which last name I want to use with you. So, yeah, go ahead. It's not, see, folks, I am a good boyfriend. I know her name.
When's my birthday?
Here on Wednesday.
When's our anniversary?
We don't have one. There is no, honestly, folks, the reason she's laughing is because there is no set anniversary date yet. That one will be set either when I actually propose to her or we actually get married. Those will be the only days that I have to remember starting then.
We never had the conversation about dating.
Never once. It was more we were just thrown together, and guess what? After we're going on 3 years.
Yeah.
2.5 at least so far.
In June
June or July?
June or July, it'll be 3 years. We don't even. I mean, I remember what day we met.
And I don't, but that's okay. I'm not.
We met, and then at least one day a week we were spending time with each other.
And about a month later, 2 or 3 days a week, we were spending time with each other. And 6-7 months later, you moved in with me.
Not planned.
No, but honestly, these last couple of years have just flown by.
I know.
They literally have just. Mind you, folks, if you think we're deluding from fur, feather, hose, and friends, we are mammals, and this is conversation that you get to have. So,
I mean, we all just animals.
we are. Like, we can talk about human stuff all the time.
Do it like they do.
If I knew I would not get pinged for copyright, I would find that song. I have it on on CD somewhere in my collection, boxed away. I'm pretty sure I could probably find the song, but I'm pretty sure I'd get pinged.
I don't know why that popped in my head.
Oh, it popped in mine too. I just didn't spew it out my mouth. So, anyway, let's get back to the topic because the animal number 2. Hold on, folks.
Sorry.
Bad habit.
I gotta stop and going by laughing.
Animal number 2 on our list is the pink pygmy pipe horse.
Okay.
So we got to, luckily this article got to the end at the beginning because I could go through all of them. We're not going to go through all of them. We're just going to go through this. So, Silex Toparamana.
Oh no, I want to know what a gutterfish is.
Oh yeah, we'll go. Oh well, guess what? Blue spotted gutterfish is next on the list. So we're just gonna go here. So Silex Toparimana. Scientific name. Sorry if I butchered it. I don't know how it's.
You don't know Latin.
I don't. Well,
They're usually Latin names.
well probably Silex Toparimania. Trust me, I'll show you. Seriously, I'm doing a pretty good job at reading.
It sounds like you're trying to say a spell.
Here, you really want me to spell this out for you? So, Silex, Sylix, Tupareomania, Tupareomanaia. Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, that's.
I don't speak Latin either.
A new species of pygmy pipe horse and close cousins to the seahorse. So it's not a sea. It looks like a seahorse, honestly.
But so do the sea dragons, but they're not.
Yeah, but they call it a pipe horse. Was the first new genus of pipe horse to be reported in New Zealand in 100 years.
Interesting.
It looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks like a seahorse, folks. Imagine a seahorse with a regular, like, gray, oh, not gray, tannish body, but then bright pink areas down its back.
Interesting.
So, again, maybe I should read these photos or articles so that I could pop photos up for you. We'll get better over the year, trust me. Just stay with us, keep watching, and we'll go from there. Blue spotted gutterfish. Yeah, I'm gonna butcher this one too.
So don't even try.
Ichthyology research associate. I think I got that one right. Doctor, wonderful doctor name. Dr. David Albert described 2 blue-spotted gutterfish from Madagascar. Actriobatus amphibian and Socotra. Actriobatus stephania. These are coastal rays. Okay, so gutterfish, they don't really show me a picture, unfortunately.
I'm looking it up.
These are coastal rays with elongated bodies and flattened heads that resemble gutters. Because of their close proximity to humans and ability to easily fish, these shark-like rays are among the most endangered of all cartilaginous fish, a class that contains sharks, rays, and chimeras. So then we go to the fire sea star, setting the reef ablaze, blah, 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 blah. If you're watching us on YouTube, go down to the description. The link will be in the description. Who knows if I get this up tonight? I might deal with this tomorrow night once I get everything sent over. So,
are you saying cutterfish or gutterfish?
It's gutterfish.
G-U?
I know. It's gutter. G-U-I-T-A-R-F-I-S-H. I'm pretty sure I was saying that right. I might butcher the English language. I don't butcher it that bad.
It's a guitar fish.
Gutterfish.
Guitar fish.
Gutterfish.
It's a guitar fish.
Gutterfish, folks. Yes. I have an animal show, folks.
It's a guitar fish.
Yeah. It's a gutterfish. I just described it.
Fish.
It looks like a stingray.
Yes, but it's called a guitar fish.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So, folks, we're going to take a minute and regroup here. Let's see. Do I still have that?
Since I've blown him on his language a few times.
Shut up. We are. And I'm going to play a couple songs here. Let's see. We actually started listening to part of this earlier. We are going to play this. We'll be back in about 5 minutes, and I'm going to get her to 2 hours because we got plenty of other butchering that I need to do. So we'll see you back in 5, okay, folks?
Stand for 911, where's your emergency?
Send the police!
What's the problem there?
Please, hurry up! He's killing my girlfriend! You're going to kill this chimp!
Bad monkey, bad fucking monkey. Bad monkey, a Xanax junkie. Well, got this chip that's real badass. He drinks his wine right out of the glass. Wear your long hair down, don't wear it up. Oh, Travis gets mad, he'll fuck you up. When he gets mad, better have a plan. Your friend came over, he ate her hand. Don't get too close, he needs his space. Friend made him mad, he ripped off her face. 200 pounds, that's a big fucking chimp. Cops had to shoot him, now his body is limp. He'd rather be back in a jungle chimp nest, but instead a banana he took 2 to the Scotch. Bad monkey.
He's killing my friend.
Bad fucking monkey.
My chimpanzee.
Bad monkey, monkey, a ZX junkie.
Shoot him. You gotta kill this chimp. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him.
911, do you need police?
Our snake.
911, do you need police?
Our snake. We have a Burmese python, and she's about 12 foot long. She got out of the cage last night and got into the baby's crib and strangled her to death.
Investigators say the snake's owner has admitted the python escaped not once, but twice Tuesday night. And after the first time, he put it right back in the same cage investigators call inadequate.
I don't know, the baby's dead.
Oh, white trash. Love reptiles. They love the
A
snakes.
stupid snake got out in the middle of the night and strangled the baby.
But you forgot to lock the door. I guess that's the breaks.
Got into the baby's crib and strangled her to death.
You left the cage unlocked. Forgot to check.
I'm gonna kill the bitch.
Stay on the line, please.
Now it's choking out your daughter. You filthy redneck. Oh, snake, snake, snake. Snake, snake, snake. Ate your baby. Ate your baby. Oh, snake, snake, snake. Snake, snake, snake. Ate your baby. Ate your baby. Giant pythons do not love you. They are wild.
The snake was kept in an unlocked cage.
They want to fucking eat you and your child.
The snake was on the child.
You bought a giant reptile you cannot control.
I don't know, the baby's dead. The baby's dead.
Then it killed your little daughter. You big asshole.
I'm gonna kill the bitch.
Stay on the line, please.
Oh, snake, snake, snake. Snake, snake, snake. Ate your baby. Ate your baby. Oh, snake, snake, snake. Snake, snake, snake. Ate your baby. Ate your baby.
A stupid snake got out in the middle of the night and strangled the baby.
So guess she had me turn these down because the music was too loud in her ears. But whatever, we'll get over that aspect
Don't be
of
a
everything.
patronizing dick.
Patronizing asshole, get it right.
You're being a dick.
I got one. I can be one. Anyway, welcome back, folks. Welcome back. See, this is why we mesh so well. I mean, this is it, you guys might not think it yet, but this is radio gold from what I've heard from the industry. It's the bannering. It's the what just happened?
I don't know what'd you do.
I don't know either. No, I want full
You did something.
Pause.
I don't hear me anymore.
Stop. What do you mean you don't hear you no more?
Oh, wait. Maybe I do.
What do you do? Hold on. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, here, I can turn some stuff up, too. I don't care. Stop that. Stop that. God, I got to... I'm literally producer, CEO, owner.
Pain in the ass.
Well, when you're that many different titles so far, yeah, you gotta be. Anyway, let's start. We got a couple more subjects. We might go about another half an hour tonight, folks. I mean, the streaming, the audio, everything has just been golden tonight for me, and I love it. Welcome to 2022. I think this is a good start to the year, as we are going to be doing this every Sunday from now on, and unfortunately, it might just be an hour. Sorry if I'm going to stiff you, but the new show of the new year, we're going to do this. Now, here in 2 weekends, I'm going to have a special one for you. She doesn't know about that yet, but she will be inclined here later as we get closer to here in 2 weeks. Oh, yeah,
I'm curious.
We are going to be doing our show that Sunday, by the way.
While we're out of town?
Ding, 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 ding. Hey, folks, I think I just caused her to try to figure out more what was going on for the weekend.
I have no idea, but I'm really, really, really excited.
I am too. Now, she'll understand once we start driving down for that night, because I'm going to give her a rundown of how the week's going to go, minus a few details, because some of it I still want to be a surprise. But happy birthday, baby.
Aww.
So,
I love you.
And part of her birthday, yes, we are going to be streaming here on Twitch. It's going to be, well, I can't say much more than that. Just pay attention to the, what was that, the 30th, January 30th.
Yeah.
Just pay attention to our Twitch page here, and you will get informed when we are live, because that day we are not doing the 7 to 8. We are doing, hey, baby. Yeah, thank you. That was coming through quite loud and clear. She's getting bored over there. So let's jump into some topics to get her engaged and more talkative rather than just sitting there like a lump on the log.
What are you doing, Psycho Kitten?
Bring him up. Put him on camera.
I'm trying to, but he doesn't want to come to me. He wants to
So
run away.
we're going to start with the 25 longest living cat breeds. Oh, hell, this says 33.
It changed it on you.
Honestly, the title of this, and it came from December 2nd, 2021, is where this article comes from. It says, longest living cat breeds. But in the little thumb note where you have it, it says 33 longest living cat breeds. I thought it was 25. Anyway, let's get into this list.
Okay.
The American Curl. Again, I think I need to start
Yes,
pulling
you
up
do.
pictures so I can show our audience.
Yes, you do.
Sorry, folks. See, again, still trial and error. I'm getting better at this streaming. I'm getting better at the way the audio comes through. I'm getting better at everything. But I am not getting better at having pictures for you to see. So, and for my audio
I'm
folks,
gonna try to kick his butt and get him on task.
or maybe she could actually start doing some of the work. Either way,
I'm computer literate.
I don't care. I can teach you how to do it because
Sure.
I'm a good teacher.
Okay.
Am I
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Okay, well, it sounded like the tone of voice sounded like you were.
I gotta give you a hard time.
I
Duh.
know. It looks like a pretty good cat. Trust me, you would love this kitty.
If it looks anything like a Scottish girl, I'm sure it's
I
adorable.
don't know. It's white with short ears. The American Coat Cats are good natured, full of energy, and make devoted friends. They love being around people and other pets. They show their affection for their people by sitting next to them, not on them, and just hanging out. 15 plus years.
Aw.
So, uh, and then it goes into their health. Help keep the American Crow Cat healthy by ensuring they get plenty of exercise and help them maintain a healthy weight. While their curled ears are adorable, they need some extra care. Blah, 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 blah. It goes into the whole diet and everything. American short hair, Gin.
And Mitter.
Yep, Gin and Mister.
They're basically a mutt.
15 to 20 years.
Yep, they're basically a mutt.
Yep. Abyssinian?
Abyssinian.
Okay. You're the one that corrected me. You're the animal person, not me. So I butcher a word. You can correct me. I don't care about that. I just like butchering words to have fun.
Okay. Keep
But
going.
15 years. Up to 15 years.
Nice.
Balinese?
That's right.
Balinese. 12 to 20 years. Goes through Bengal. 12 to 16.
I would love to have a Bengal.
A friend of mine has a Bengal. She almost thought she lost him one night. He got out and was gone for 2 days.
Ooh.
She, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what breed, but Bengal. And I'd like to have a Bengal. They get a little bigger.
Yep.
Birman. 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 Yeah, I don't know how to describe this guy, but 12 to 16 years. Bombay. Oh, those would be nice when they look like little panthers. 12 to 16 years. British short hair. Those are those gray cats you see. With
Yeah.
12 to 17. Burmese. 16 to 18. Burmilla. Burmilla.
No idea.
It's an all white cat in the picture, but 10 to
Yeah.
15 years. Caraturux, 18 to 20. Again, they all look like cats to me. A Cornix Rex.
Ooh. They have a little bobtail and long legs and
Look like unhealthy in the neck because you can see, seriously. I mean, if you'd get up and move over here, you could see this. That's why.
I'm not gonna.
I know. But it actually looks like an unhealthy cat through this area of its body.
Huh.
15 to 20 years. Egyptian Mew.
Mao.
Mew.
Mao.
Mew.
Mao.
12 to 15 years. See how I did that, folks? I rope her into some of this stuff. So.
Because we're 5.
Havana Brown.
Oh, I would love to have one.
10 to 13 years. Himalaya. Now,
I like Himalayans.
One of the other cats that I talked about previously up on the higher list looked like a Himalaya.
Oh, okay.
So, but with a longer lifespan. 9 to 15 years for the Himalaya. That was Homeward Bound. Well,
yeah.
Yes. That was the cat in Homeward Bound was a Himalaya.
Himalayan, yes.
A Japanese bobtail.
Oh, they're pretties.
They are 15 to 18 years. A Korat. Korat. We might have to go back through this list
and look up how to pronounce the names.
Well, not just how to pronounce the names, but look at the cat styles. Like, to me, that's a cat. It's like I didn't know these were all the different breeds and everything else that there were out there. Like this, 15 plus years, but that just looks like a cat to me. A gray cat. That's all that looks like.
You're
What?
Cute. You're cute.
La Perem.
What are you doing, my kitten?
10 to 15 years, and I can keep going. There are 77 cats on this list, so we will.
77.
33. I don't know. Something. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I have a list of. Oh wait, that was the 70 species. Yeah, 33 or so cats. We'll re go over this cats once I get some pictures and show you guys what these cats look like. Because I mean, there's a Norwegian forest cat.
Oh, I want one of those so bad.
They live 14 to 16 years. If you've noticed though, folks, most of these cats are 12 plus year cats.
Well, yeah, most cats are.
Yeah, when you get a cat, plan on a decade.
Yeah.
Don't
If not
think.
longer.
Yeah, don't think that You're always gonna want them to live longer. Trust me. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go there. Let's move on to the next subject. Let me make sure everything's going good. Everything looks like it's gonna go good. So we'll just go from there. La 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 la. There's the other cat in the room that I got to deal with, folks. Trust me, she doesn't just sound like a cat. She actually acts like one, too.
I do not.
There's a reason I call you Kitty. You do, too. You sleep like a cat.
I do not.
Eat like a cat.
I do not.
Act like a cat.
I do not.
She's lying to you, folks. She really is.
I'm not.
That laugh should tell you everything you need to know. So let's go here. The oddest. What's this shit? What the fuck did this one come from?
What one?
The oddest yet most striking animals on Earth.
Interesting.
Yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna write that down.
For next week?
Yeah, I mean, so far we've got most of our show for that next week. So we're 2 weeks ahead. Still keep looking. Cool. Signs your cat hate you. I think I did that, D.
Yeah.
Okay, so cat breeds that stay small. Which you'd love a couple of these probably too. And again, the Russian bobtail, toy bobtail. So they've created a smaller
yes,
version.
but usually when they do that, they health issues abound.
Oh, more than likely, and it probably goes through here. The Singapura.
Siamese and a Persian?
I'm guessing. It's Singapura. Once considered the smallest cats, the Singapura is completely natural and not a selective breed cat.
Huh.
It weighs in around 4 to 8 pounds with some exceptions. Singapura, the Malaysian word for Singapore, is where this cat originates and are indigenous to Southeast Asia. The attractive cat is noted for its large hazel green and or yellow eyes and large ears. Their coat is brown ticked, their tail blunt, and the male have some nice distinct banding on their legs.
Interesting.
Honestly, this looks like a pretty cool cat. So let's go down here. The Munchkin.
Health issues, major health issues.
This
with that
cute,
one.
relatively new breed of cat is known by its very short legs, which are caused by a natural occurrence genetic mutation. The Munchkin
They're a cat with dwarfism.
The Munchkin cat was introduced to the genetical public in 1991, and even though critics predicted the breed would have a number of health problems, the Munchkin was accepted by TICA into its new breed development program. Still, a number of breeders do not accept the Munchkin, stating that genetic mutations are abnormal and typically disadvantages to the cat.
Yes.
So, then we got the Cornish Rex.
Oh
I
my
think
God,
we
they're
talked
cute.
about this one the other day. You looked this up.
Yeah.
It still looks like it has a deformity in its.
No.
This long-living domestic cat breed, originally from Cornwall, Britain, has no hair except for the down. Most cat breeds have three different types of coats. The guard hairs are outer fur and on, middle layer, and the down or undercoat. The Cornish Rex, sometimes curled but fine coat, means they're best suited for indoor living in a warm, dry environment since they are sensitive to low temperatures. Blah, 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 blah,
We
blah. Okay.
could never have one because you have to sleep where it's ice cold.
Well, yeah.
Or they would have to wear a sweater all the time.
And they price between $200 and $650, and I like my cats free. I do. I mean, you're not going to argue with me on that one.
My cat just showed up here.
Free. Mine is vet bills and me feeding it. I'm not paying for a cat ever, unless it's a puma. I will pay for a puma cub.
Seriously, look up.
I mean, I'll take a puma cub
Look
for
up
free.
a pixie bob. Look up
No,
a pixie bob.
Not paying for a cat.
I want a pixie bob.
Not paying for a cat.
I want a pixie bob.
Not paying for a cat.
I want a pixie
Anyway.
bob.
Devon Rex, this intelligent short hair emerged from England in the 60s. They're known for their large round ears. Again, looks like Jen on a cocaine bender. Seriously, it looks like Jen on a cocaine, like Jen, but malnutrition. American miniature cat. This breed, about half the size of a house cat, never exceeds 7 pounds. Perfectly proportionate, their weight may vary, but never exceeds 7 pounds at maturity. This cat's personality can be varied depending on their parentage. At 18 months or older, this cat at maturity measures 12 inches or less. This cat stays this long.
Nice.
So it stays like a kitten. Miniature Persian. I don't have to go into this one. Looks like a miniature Persian. They also teacup. The cats you see in teacups.
Yeah.
2 to 4 pounds for the males. Miniature Siamese. Who knows? Not exact science. Yeah, we're talking about. So there it is, folks. Miniature kitties. I like the bigger ones, honestly.
I think Mister's gonna be ginormous.
Yeah, we'll see as he goes. Obviously, we're gonna have that Mr. size down the road. So let's go to this. Let's see. No, that's later down the road. Okay, so where'd this article go?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Give me a second. Let me find it.
You're not gonna find it. We're gonna be sitting here, and you're gonna be looking, and you're gonna be looking, and you're gonna be looking, and you're not gonna find it. And we're gonna sit here, and you're gonna be looking.
Hey, guess what? I found it. Welcome to your position. But white cats love to sit in boxes, even fake ones, according to science.
Well, yeah. If you put tape on the floor in the shape of a box, they'll sit in it.
Most millennial cat owners will be familiar with the phrase, "If I fits, I sits." Used so often capture delightful online images of cats attempting to squeeze into box, drawer box, bowl, or other containers. But if not such object were there, would cats still try to inhabitate, say, inside a picture of a box drawn on the floor? Well, a researcher has found that in their unequal desire to sit in box, cats are susceptible to being fooled by optical illusions. He launched a recent thing, blah, 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 blah. This really...
Did you lose interest?
Well, kinda, because they don't go into, like, I was hoping they go into the scientific thing, but they never once actually break down the fucking science in this article. Ready? I want to read the rest of the article. The Comesian image. Oh wait. So the Comesian contour illusion is an image that demonstrates how our visual system works, protects faces from an empty space. So they put images of boxes on the floor and cats would sit in them. And literally it has a little picture there where you see the one side. It doesn't look like a square, but the other side does, and the cat's sitting in it. To the best of our knowledge, the investigation is the first of its kind, and pretty much it sells nothing else. Essentially, cat's eyes are primed to detect enclosures so much that they can find them even if they're mildly delegated in a 2D environment. That literally is the science right there. That's the end of the fucking article. Motherfuck. Stupid ass goddamn thing. I wanted to have more of that. Or remember to actually fucking read articles next time I'm actually doing shit like that. So, fuck them. That was bullshit. I wanted to know the science. I wanted to know their research. I wanted to know some of the information that came. They told me jack shit in that article. Anyway, so for the last and final article here, and guess what? We're going to come close to our 2-hour mark, so...
Yay!
You don't seem too happy. You've been watching her fall asleep over there while I've been over here drinking, and I'm the one that would have been falling asleep, right?
No, for some reason alcohol keeps you awake.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know either.
Couldn't tell you. You might need to be a little closer to your mic now, baby. You're falling farther and farther away.
I'm not.
Now you are.
Nuh-uh.
You're speaking up now.
Whatever.
You look a little tired.
Because I am.
Okay. So, for our last actual final article for the night, folks, and it was a good start to the new year, and we will definitely be back here over the next weeks. We'll be back next week. We will be doing these on Sundays at 7 o'clock ish.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock works.
Yeah.
Normally an hour. We would have been out of here an hour ago, but we're good. So 7 o'clock every Sunday night for an hour. Come join us. But for the last article tonight, we are looking at animal collective nouns.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I knew
Yes.
she'd get excited on this one, but let me find it real quick. Hold on.
Do 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 do.
That's the whale one. Uh-oh. There it is.
I was going to say he can't find it.
I found it. Jeez. She acts like I don't know how to use technology.
Sometimes I wonder.
I'm pretty sure I use it better than you.
I know you do.
And better than your son. Yeah. I can hack your son's shit easily. He's using my network here, so I'm pretty sure I can get it. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Told you she's a cat, folks. She's playing with the strings and everything else on the microphone. Hold on, I had a string out of place. I had 2 strings out of place. Anyway, but yeah, she's playing with the microphone over there because she's getting bored. And that's what
my
cats
string
do.
is out of place. What happened?
You touched the microphone. Sounds like you're still good, though.
Am I still good?
Yeah.
Okay. Yay! I fixed it.
Anyway, folks, let's get on to our last one, and we're going to get out of here for the night. So this one is animal collective nouns. Do you know your blessings from your charms?
Huh?
See, I have read this one. That's why I'm kind of glad we left it for the end.
I'm glad you read this one.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I skimmed it. That's how I read.
Okay, so what was those again?
It says, animal collective nouns. Do you know your blessings from your charms?
What's a blessing?
Let's find out.
Okay, so find out.
If
Come on,
you-
enlighten me.
This is what happens, folks. I drink, and this is how she becomes. It's like she's been drinking while I've been drinking.
I'm tired.
Okay. She's going to play that off as she's tired. But anyway, if you've ever stumbled across a charm of goldfinches or a crash of rhinos, you've known that the names we give groups of animals can particularly poetic in the English language. Some of them are self-explanatory, like a leap of leopards or a tower of giraffes, but others not so much. And in the connective between naming, knowing, and caring about nature has been well explored. The Lost Words campaign, which spread across Britain after the Oxford Journal Dictionary removed once common words like heron, blackbird, and dandelion, is just one example.
Whoa. What?
Britain's after the Oxford Junior Dictionary removed once common words like heron, blackbird, and dandelion is just one example. These are sayings that have been removed from the dictionaries.
Why?
Because that's what dictionaries do. They control our language.
It's dumb.
Yeah, well, most
Because a dandelion's a dandelion, it's always going to be a dandelion.
But it's no longer in Oxford's dictionary anymore.
They're dumb.
Well, I can't say they're not, but anyway, it's not such a stretch to think that a widespread appreciation of animal groups and all their glory could lead to more passionate conservation efforts for the world's endangered population. So, ready for some of these? And there's 13 of them, and we're going to go through all 13 here real quick.
Okie dokie.
A blessing of narwhals.
Interesting.
Narwhals are a rare species of whale that spread their entire lives in the Arctic waters of Canada, Greenland, and Norway, and Russia. Perhaps because narwhals are rarely seen by humans, these groups are known as a blessing, something that is gifted and not taken for granted. Most males have a single
tusk.
Yes. Earning the species another distinctive title, the unicorn of the sea. A crash of rhinos.
Interesting. I kind of like that.
Rather less elegantly, a group of rhinos is called a crash. It's a befitting name for the megafauna, which can weigh more than 3 tons, white rhinos, and can run up to 34 miles per hour, black rhinos. You wouldn't want to be receiving end of that charge, but of course humans have done far more damage to rhinoceroses through poaching and habitat loss. So,
humans are the worst species.
Yes, we are. A charm of goldfinches.
I like that. We see a charm of goldfinches every summer.
This spring, summer, fall, then they go away for a while.
Yep. They'll be back before too long.
I think I might we'll have the video of them because one of my cameras outside will be recording all that, so we'll always have video that I can pull from our saved files to be able to
and then
start
next
showing
year
them.
I want to feed the winter birds, so.
Okay. So, collective noun for birds are undoubtedly some of the finest. Chef among those is a charm of
Chief
gold.
among those.
Yeah. Thought I was going to make it through the end of the show without her doing this shit to me. And yet she's the one not wanting to read. Because I'm pretty sure she does worse than I do. Oh, wait, I know she does. Anyway.
I know the difference between.
Shut up. Anyway, I'm taking you off video, too. We're going to go just talking to me. She can have her microphone in the background. Chief among these is a charm of goldfinches. Though it sounds flattering, the word actually comes from the Old English chirm or chirm to describe the bird's chattering song. An unkindness of ravens.
Interesting.
It's a murder. They're just politically correct in this article. We don't know exactly why ravens are called an unkindness when they huddle together. Language experts believe it's probably a term from the 19th century based on a moral view of their behavior. Ravens are often scavengers, meaning they gather to feed on the corpse of the dead animals left out in the open. Murder.
No, a murder is crows. Crows and ravens are different species.
Okay, so unkindness of ravens. So
yes.
Oh yeah, number 9, a murder of crows.
When you have 2 crows, you have an attempted murder.
When it comes to no, that's a murder of crows is the collective. So more than one crow is a murder.
Okay, so 1 crow is an attempted murder.
Yes. When it comes to collective nouns, birds in the corvid family tend to get a bad rap. Crows are called a murder. Likewise, because of their scavenging nature, they're also very sociable, mate for life, and have been a major, literally inspiration for writers through the ages. Number 8, a chime of wrens.
Huh, interesting.
The collective noun for wrens is a chime, a sweater word for a flock of the songbirds. They're also known as Little King in Dutch and Druid in Welsh. Wren's Latin name is... Hold on. I gotta read this real quick so I don't fuck it up. Troglodytes.
Interesting.
Meaning cave dweller, as they often nest low down in dark retreats, snug holes, and under hedges. Okay, we'll give you your video back.
You don't have to.
That's fine. I like having you there too. They don't need to see me all the time.
But you were punishing me, so.
I was punishing you because you were laughing and making fun of me and everything else. And
when don't I laugh at you and make fun of you?
She does make a valid point, folks. Anyway, back to the show. Memory of elephants.
Interesting.
Sounds about right. I mean, supposedly elephants remember shit and everything else. So, a memory of elephants. Easily one of the most evocative. Sorry, folks. I don't know how to read. Collective noun is that for elephants, a memory. Screwed that shit up.
What did you do?
I hit something and it caused my phone to go back. Anyway, it's bound up with the saying that an elephant never forgets because of their remarkable recall and intelligence. One study found that experienced elephant matriarchs give their family a greater chance of survival when faced with
Matriarchs.
It has the extra S and everything else at the end.
Matriarchs.
Okay, whatever. Trust me, folks, we'll wait till she reads. I'll be doing the same thing to her. Give their family a greater chance of survival when faced with famine and drought by remembering distant resources.
Mind you, I'm not looking at the words on the page either.
No, she's just hearing I'm saying them. So, see, that's a good... Anyway. Fuck it. A labor of moles.
A labor of moles?
Labor, yeah, it's labor. Labour. Labor.
Okay.
Laborer? Laborer? I mean, seriously. Labour.
Oh, I have to take that off. Hold on.
Oh, she's taking her ears came off before mine did, folks.
Well, that's because the headphones are pushing them against my head and it hurts.
Well, see, that's why I put mine on the outside of my headphones, not with my headphones. But anyway, as I get the death stare. Anyway, a group of mold is called a laborer. Laborer, yeah. Likely because of their hard-working nature, tunneling up to 200 meters a day. If you already knew this now, you can give yourself a pat on the back. One UK quiz show contestant thought the political party which shares its name with a collective noun for moles was the Liberal Democrats.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's the UK for you. Anyway, a bloat of hippos.
That's about right.
The collective noun for hippopotamuses is...
Hippopotami.
No, hippopotamuses. Trust me.
It's hippopotami.
That is not spelled hippopotami.
It's supposed to be hippopotami.
It's not spelled hippopotami.
It's supposed to be hippopotami.
It's spelled Ippopotamuses. That is hippopotamuses.
It should be hippopotami.
I get it. So this was not my fault, folks. This is the article that I'm reading it from.
I'm bitching about it.
Yeah, okay. Is aptly a bloat. Amused by the name of safari in Botswana, one traveler traced the animal term back to the legacy of the 15th century noblewoman Julianne Berners, who kept a record of these nouns as they evolved in the English language.
Interesting.
Number 4 is a romp of otters.
A romp of otters.
A romp of otters. Playful, slippery otters have a whole host of names to describe them. Raft is used to sea otters who keep a close grip of kelp to anchor themselves to the seafloor and to avoid drifting away while floating on their backs to sleep or eat. It's also been described that otters have a close relationship with seagrass, caused it to reproduce at a faster rate. Bevy and romp are other common terms to sum up these animals' social nature. A parliament of otters. A parliament of owls.
Yes. I knew that one.
Another striking collective bird noun is a parliament of owls. It hacks back to ancient Greek mythology, which saw them as a representation of Athens, goddess of wisdom.
Athena.
Anyway, folks.
Athens was named after Athena.
You're right. I'm fastly reading this, and Athens and Athena are very closely spelled the same.
But
it says Athena.
Okay.
Anyway, we're moving on. A smack of jellyfish.
Interesting.
Jellyfish typically appear in swarms or blooms, but a smack of jellyfish better captured the potential danger some species can pose. Though people love these fascinations and often beautiful fish, the sharp, sometimes lethal slap of the tentacles is better avoided.
Well, duh.
And number 1.
What's number 1?
I don't know. Take a guess.
A ladder of giraffes.
No, that one didn't even make the list.
Oh. Okay, I have no idea. A clouder of cats?
Nope. But close, because this animal does kind of fit into the feline family.
So tell me already.
A surfeit of skunks.
A surfeit of skunks.
Surfeit of skunks.
Interesting.
Surfeit. A surfeit of skunks.
Huh.
The funniest collective noun is one that takes issue with the very idea of more than one of this animal being in one place at any one given time. Groups of skunks are called a surfeit, meaning an excessive amount of something. Surely because the foul-smelling spray they release from their anal glands would be overpowering enough. On one final note, if you're wondering what the collective noun for animals collective noun is, that would be terms of veneer. Veneery.
Venereal?
Veneery. Fenery.
Oh, gotcha.
So, but that's it. The skunks win number one because you never see more than one at one place at one time, mostly, unless you see a mom with her baby
With your
skunk.
baby skunks.
Which I've held a baby skunk. It purrs like a cat,
They're adorable.
just
I
like
want one.
raccoons.
I want a skunk.
Okay, maybe eventually.
And I want a bobcat. And a fox.
How many other animals do you want?
And
Go
a
ahead.
cow. And a goat.
This is what
And some
about.
chickens. And some duckies. And some geese. And a peacock. And a swan.
Hey,
And a
folks.
donkey.
Folks, there's a Bitcoin address on the right-hand side. Send me some Bitcoin. We'll have other ways for you to help fund this massive zoo that I'm about ready to have eventually down the road. So, oh, wow.
I want pets.
Yeah, and best one, baby, we did 2 hours.
Okay, I'm ready to stop now, though.
You're ready to stop? Okay, folks. Well, join us next Sunday, 7 o'clock. We'll be here. We'll give you just as much enjoyment as we did this Sunday. Just next Sunday. If you have any topics or anything you want to drop it to switchbladeandkitty@gmail.com. Follow us on YouTube. Watch our replays on Anchor and Spotify. You guys have a good night.
Jen decided to come up and say hi.
At the end of the show. So, you have anything to say to our audience?
Don't forget to spay and neuter your pets.
You guys
And adopt, don't shop.
And you guys have a good evening. We'll see you next week.
Dude.
No, no, we're not off yet.
Oh, no.
Yeah, oh no's right. What the hell just happened?
I don't know. What did you do?
Either. See, this is what happens.
Every time.
Every time.
Oh, I have a cat.